When BTC gets to 70,000 US dollars, mark my words, I'm burning this hat. I'm gonna burn this hat live. I'm sick of this hat. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. This is Altcoin Era, and today we're gonna look into the cryptoverse. So without further ado, let's begin. Bitcoin bulls eye 70,000 amid Donald Trump's rise, chances of returning as president. BTC could hover around the 120-day moving average, and the price may have the momentum to go to 68,000 or even 70,000 US dollars. But we need to continue to monitor closely the Fed policies and the implications of MACGOX. Traders anticipate Bitcoin's rally to 70,000 US dollars, buoyed by a more optimistic macro environment and the prospects of a crypto-friendly US administration under Donald Trump. Reduced selling pressure from key wallets and a more positive political outlook for the crypto sector have contributed to the bullish sentiment, despite recent volatility and concerns over MACGOX repayments. MACGOX repayments have been priced in by the market. The market doesn't need to be fearful any longer. On the 5th of July 2024 and July the 16th, MACGOX made repayments in Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash to creditors. The Rehabilitation Trust has now made repayments in Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash to over 13,000 creditors to date. BTC showed a roller coaster price action in the past few weeks, dropping to as low as 53,500 US dollars in early July as wallets from the de facto exchange MACGOX started their Bitcoin repayments, triggering bearish predictions. And the article continues and says a favorable development have happened since then. The German state of Saxony has emptied their entire stack of Bitcoin. Here is the official website of Saxony, the state in Germany. It states emergency sale of almost 50,000 Bitcoin has been completed. At the very bottom, it says German Security Trading Bank has launched the market-friendly sale of approximately 49,858 Bitcoin between the 19th of June 2024 and the 12th of July 2024 with the support of the Federal Criminal Police Office. And the reason they stated that they sold so many is because they didn't want to make a loss. And they actually made a loss. Currently, BTC is around 65, 66. And right now they sold it on an average price of 57,000 US dollars. The government of Germany has sold 2.98 billion worth of BTC, an average price of 57,900. This is because of, open quotes, a risk of significant loss of value around 10% or more, close quotes. Up next, we have Mark Cuban, and he states you can't align the stars any better for BTC price acceleration. It's a Bitcoin play. Mark Cuban says Silicon Valley's embrace of Trump revolves around crypto. There's a lot of optimism in the air, ladies and gentlemen, and you better not miss out. This train is about to depart, so you better not miss out. Venture capitalists and other Silicon Valley figures have embraced Donald Trump's attempt to retake the US presidency. The cryptocurrency has roundly criticized the SEC for having it difficult to run a digital asset business in the US. Cuban is no stranger to criticizing the SEC. Since we're on the topic of the SEC, Gary Gensler is not going to last long in office. His days are numbered, and he's going to be ousted very soon. Trump is going to win this presidential election. Gary, it's over for you. Your reign in crypto is coming to an end. Ethereum spot ETF inflows will push ETH to beyond 5K. It may not happen immediately, and the price action could be choppy to start due to outflows from Grayscale Ethereum Trust after it's converted to an ETF. These spot ETF inflows are going to have a larger impact than Bitcoin. Ethereum spot ETF are expected to have almost 15 billion of net inflows in the next. This is the supply of Ethereum after the merge. Now BTC is here, and the inflation rate of BTC after the halving in the past 306 days was plus 1.6. So BTC is still inflationary by 1.6% year on year at the moment. Whereas Ethereum is deflationary. At the moment, in the past 306 days, Ethereum is deflationary by 0.13%. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, there's a burn rate. The burn rate is at $2 billion US. If I convert it to Ethereum, that's approximately 937,000 Ethereum per year that is burnt. The current supply is a whopping 120 million Ethereum. And lastly, just to quickly conclude, this is the chart for the Ethereum flippening. What do you think? Do you think Ethereum will ever flip BTC? What do you think? Comment below. It's never been done before. It's never ever been done before. I don't know. I really don't know. The money flow into the new Ethereum spot ETF will have a larger impact than it did for Bitcoin for three structural reasons. Ethereum's short-term inflation rate is 0%. And when BTC's versions launched, the network's inflation rate was 1.7%. So there is a significant demand meeting zero supply. Unlike Bitcoin miners, Ethereum stakers don't have to sell, and 28% of ETH is staked and therefore off the market. Let's do some dubious speculation and let's go figure out what the price will be of Ethereum in the future, plus alts, but mainly Ethereum. In the beginning of January 2024, earlier in this year, 6 months ago to be precise, we had a spot ETF. We had a period where it was buy the rumor, sell the news. And in this period, it was exactly that, buy the rumor, sell the news. Then we had a drawdown from here to here. We had a drawdown. Shortly after, we had a massive acceleration period where we went from here to there. We went up 86%. And this is a massive large cap. So Ethereum could see something very similar. We could see something like this play out. We could see a moment where into the ETF, we have the buy the rumor, sell the news predicament. So we could go to somewhere around 4K, around this region, and then we could have a minor drawback. From there, we could have an 86% uptick. 86% upturn will get us at a whopping 6,000 US dollars. This is dubious speculation. Don't take it to the bank because Altcoin Era told you we're heading to 6K. But this is a ballpark of where we might end up going in the near future. And remember, if Ethereum does well, the king of alts, your alts are going to do really well. If Ethereum gets to 6K, 7K, 8K, your alts are going to multiply humongously. We have some breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, and this is very bullish. And it's from the SEC Commissioner, Hester Peirce. And he said the spot Ethereum ETF being able to stake ETH is open for reconsideration. I'm going to lose my shirt. What? That's insane. Oh my God, that is so insane. Not only can you make gains in Ethereum, you could also possibly in the future, you might be able to stake and get APR rewards. Come on, crypto's going to the moon. This is just a perfect storm. This is like a perfect storm. After all of this red in the market, and now we're seeing so much bullish news, you know, this is part and parcel of the game. You know, with altcoins, People don't want to be able to, with altcoins, and this is the main issue with altcoins, participants don't want to see any downside. They don't want to see any downside at all. They don't want to see any red. They don't want to see any 50, 60, 70% pullbacks. All they just want to see is it going up to the moon. All they just want to see is green candles, and they want to see 100x's, 10x's, 1000x's, but they can't handle the volatility. It's like, for example, you want to lose weight, but you don't want to put in the hard work. You don't want to sweat. You don't want to exercise. You don't want to push weights. You don't want to go to the weight room. You want to carry on eating junk food, and you don't want to diet, but you want six packs, big chest, big arms, big shoulders, big legs. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. You have to be able to handle the pain. And that is altcoins in a nugget. You're going to see massive drawdowns. Your coins, or whatever fiat value you hold it in, is going to come down. And you're going to face a lot of pain. Ethereum holders went through the same thing. Bitcoin holders went through the same thing. XRP holders, Chainlink holders, NEAR holders, AVAC holders, Solana holders, they all went through this period where we got laughed at, we got embarrassed, we felt stupid, we got undermined, but we kept on going. We kept on going. We didn't listen to any of the naysayers. Anyway, let's get back to it. Speaking of ETFs, let's have a look at the Bitcoin ETF. And at the moment, it's looking really good. And let me show you a better illustration right here. I hope you can see it clearly. Right here is the net inflow in BTC. And at the moment, we have an uptick as the price is also going up. Boomers and clients are still buying more Bitcoin. Here is a better illustration of Bitcoin's inflows. And as you can see, we're making new highs, new all-time highs. This is probably the most successful ETF in history. And finally, we have some speculation that the Ethereum ETF might come out on the 23rd of July. We have some news about AI coins. And you know how I feel about AI. Check out some of my videos, check my catalog. I speak a lot about AI coins. AI is the new frontier, and it's going to change the entire world. AI's adoption is going to be faster than the internet. In the 1920s and the 1940s, in that period, we had an industrial revolution. We had the enterprise of machines, and they took over human labor. Now, this is the second industrial revolution. And instead of human labor, these machines are going to take over mindshare. This is the US Software Developer Employment Index. And what do you notice here? It's going straight down. Since 2018 till 2024, the chart has been going precipitously down. There are multiple reasons why this chart is heading down for software developers. There was a period when software developers were the most desired jobs in the market. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's heading down. And a machine is more efficient than a human being. And this is going to happen in every kind of facet of the workplace. And any job where you are not efficient, a machine will become efficient and do your role and do your job. Therefore, productivity rises. The Grayscale Decentralized AI Fund includes the native tokens of AI-focused blockchain protocols such as Near, Render, Tau, Filecoin, and Liverpeer. This is Grayscale's digital large cap fund, and we're almost about to make all-time new highs. We're literally making a textbook pattern. I probably haven't seen anything better than this. We're literally making higher lows after higher highs after higher lows after higher highs. And this is the staircase. This is the staircase to heaven. We're very close to getting to the all-time new high. Bitcoin price targets. currently at $64,429, and we're slightly down by 1%. Let me get rid of some of these trend lines so you can see it a bit more clearer. I was right again, and I think I was right again. We hit this as resistance and we're heading back down. The next major support is at the next major support is at 61,000 US dollars, 61,464. But mainly what I think is going to happen, we're going to oscillate around this area and we're just going to range for a while. We literally got out from the claws of death. We got out from the 200-day moving average. I also want to show you the hash ribbons. Here below is the hash ribbons, and I'm going to show you a better illustration. Let me put it up here so you can see it more clearly. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the capitulation of miners. And right now, miners have sold aggressively. Miners have capitulated and the selling is over, or almost over. Trump is about to attend the Nashville conference this month. So it's going to be very, very bullish. And I did say July is normally a bullish period. If we have a look at the monthly, last month in June, we went down from wick to wick. We went down exactly 20% in the month of June. I did say July is a bullish period for BTC. Cyclically, it's a bullish period. So far, we've gone up from wick to wick, we've gone up 21%. Let's put the volume indicator and let's see where the next resistance is. The next resistance is at 66,000. If we pass that, then the next resistance will be at 69,000, around that mark, 69 to 70,000. That's the next major resistance. Ethereum price targets currently at $3,416, and we're down 0.98%. What did I tell you? We're going to do the bump and run. We're going to head back here, hit this trend line, confirm it as support, and we're going to rock it all the way up to 4,000 US dollars. My next target to the downside is at $3,287. Once we hit there, we might get to this area. If it touches this trend line, wicks there, that's going to be even better. We're going to wait for the confirmation to confirm that this indeed is now support. BTC dominance. Let's talk about it. I haven't spoken about BTC dominance for a long time, but I'm going to talk about it today. And I'm going to go to the weekly and I'm going to emphasize a few points. We have gone from here, from the very low, we've gone from 38%, roughly give or take, and we've gone up all the way to 57% in BTC dominance. Have you noticed how sharply these green candles are? Let me show you a bar chart. Let me show you a line chart. As you can see here, we had some sharp increases within a matter of 22 days. Then again, we had a massive uptick within 33 days. And now the upticks are getting less and less aggressive. The point I'm trying to make is this. It's starting to turn around. BTC dominance is looking weaker and weaker. We would have seen something like this. We would have seen massive upticks after massive upticks, but that wasn't the case. Right now, it looks like it's curving down, and we're going to see a drop in dominance. Now, when the dominance drops in the beginning, it's going to be a nothing burger. The price action is not going to be massive for your alts. The biggest, huge price action that you will see is this line here. If BTC dominance breaks this trend line, it's going to go parabolic. And the only reason that this will happen is if we get some real world applications where these alts actually have a product market fit. People are actually using it on a day-to-day basis, where you actually get revenue, growth, profits. This is when BTC dominance will fall off a cliff. The key to all of this is adoption. Actual market product fit. I'm actually ill, so please forgive me for my raspy voice. I'm actually really, really ill. I mustered up all my energy to make this video for all of you. So this is quick honorable mentions. This is spec. And some of my private members, we have been buying around this area. We're going to continue to buy. So far, we bought around here and we made a gain of give or take 80 to 90%. Another honorable mention that we did do very, very well in the private members group, OXO, is another honorable mention where we did make some good gains, and we went up so far 50% from candle to candle, 33%. Another honorable mention in my private members where we done very, very well was at Bobcat. We bought Bobcat from here and it went all the way to there, and we made a profit of 180%, of 190%. Another honorable mention was Layer Zero, and we done really, really well. We bought around here in the private members, and so far we've made 40%. My next honorable mention is DYDX. We've gone up from here to here. We've gone up a whopping 118%. I did mention this to my private members. If you want to join, head over to my website, join my pricing plan. It's in the link below. Trust me, you're not going to regret it. We're getting more and more people joining. Me personally, I don't want you to buy at the top and sell at the bottom. You're going to come in, try to make some gains, but then it's all saturated. All of these coins are going to be saturated. All of these coins are going to soon be saturated. So the squeeze is not going to be worth the juice. You get in now. Don't be late. This train is leaving. It's leaving very, very soon. And within a blink of an eye, we're going to be at 100,000, 150,000. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification button. Don't forget that. And if you like my stuff, check out my other stuff. Peace.